What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Merry Christmas, man. Let me check and see if everything good on my end with my volume and stuff. Give me 1 second, chat. Assumption that that's who they thought was the threat. We wouldn't know that. 1 second, chat. Second, chat. Let me see what's going on with this. What's going on? What's going on? I hope everybody have a good Christmas, man. My Christmas is okay. You know what I mean? I don't have kids or whatever, so I really ain't gotta do too much shopping. You know what I mean? Most of my family members are grown adults. You know what I mean? So I really ain't got to spend too much money on them. You know what I mean? My younger cousins, little cousins, they up in age as well. So I really ain't got to spend too much money this Christmas. You know what I mean? Which is a good thing. I know it's late. It's 4 a.m. in the morning. Whoever comes in, man, I do appreciate y'all coming in. You know what I mean? Checking out my live, man. Once again, man, Merry Christmas to everybody, and I hope everybody have a good Christmas, and also Happy New Year if I don't go live then. But man, let's get into some topics, man. You know what I mean? So we got NBA YoungBoy and NLE Choppa. NLE Choppa, man, is both of them rappers. You know what I'm saying? NBA YoungBoy is like one of the best. I ain't gonna say best, but like one of the hottest rappers out right now. You know what I mean? He just came off a crazy, amazing tour, coming up with like what $70 million. That's how much basically he made off that tour. You know what I mean? It seemed like these last maybe month or so in a NLE Chopper. So he's kind of beefing with NBA YoungBoy, and I don't know why, but it's like he's beefing with him. NBA NL Chopper already done came out with two diss songs against NBA YoungBoy, and now it seems that NBA YoungBoy, maybe brother and his manager, whatever, saw NL Chopper last night, and a couple of videos came out. You know what I mean? And NL Chopper also made some videos about what happened and what they didn't do. You know what I mean? So let's look into that, and go from there, man. So we're gonna put this video right here. This is I want to say Ben 10, NBA YoungBoy's brother, video on the situation of what happened.
Yeah, man. This nigga going to this police ass shit. Don't where you at, nigga. Yeah, man. This nigga going to this police ass shit. Don't where you at, nigga.
So that seems to be an NLE Chopper and an NBA YoungBoy brother, and I guess they was at the same spot, or they ended up finding out where NLE Chopper was at his location and came there, and nothing really happened. That's NLE Chopper pulling off right there, talking crazy. You know what I mean? NL Chopper, man, he's beefing with NBA YoungBoy. I really don't know why. You know what I mean? I really don't know why he's beefing with NBA YoungBoy. For what reason, I don't know. You know what I mean? And he done came up with two diss songs, which is crazy. But let's play some videos from NL Chopper talking about what happened last night. So this is NL Chopper right here. Explaining, I guess, what happened or whatever.
I stamp on everything I love, bro. What type of gangster pull up on a man, say they gonna do something to a man, and pull out their phone on everything I love, bro? Baby ARP in hand, man. I just asked these folks, what you wanna do? Why y'all keep staring at me? I'm sitting here, right in the drive, parking lot, right there, telling them niggas what they wanna do. Man, them niggas shaking, man. 3, you shaking. Ben, shaking. Y'all niggas ain't do shit, man. Listen, then right after that, I hop in the car, I'm like, man, what y'all wanna do? Y'all don't wanna do nothing. Nigga pull off in the whip, now niggas wanna pull their phone out, man. I had 2 niggas on the front line that would've laid y'all down. Come on, man. If you gonna post something, post that, bro. Listen, bro, go pull the surveillance camera footage up. I was just standing there, wide in the middle, butt booty naked, flat foot in the motherfucking parking lot. You niggas ain't do shit to me, bro. I drove off. I was hanging out the window with that, yeah, screaming, do something. What happened then? You pulled out a phone, bro. I'm not finna catch. Man, listen, I'm on straight self-defense, man. I'm not on offense, man. I stamp on everything I love. What happened, Mike?
Shit, nothing.
What happened?
Nothing. Them niggas was nothing. Time out.
What they do?
Nothing. They filmed. They filmed.
What they do?
Hey.
What the? Time out. Did I not have ARP in my hand? Was I not flat foot, butt booty naked?
On my life.
Did I not walk to the car and go grab my shit, then ask them what they want to do?
On my life.
On everything, didn't it?
On everything. On my kids.
Nigga, on my kids too. Man, listen. All 3 of my kids can drop right now if I did not just ask
had
them.
a gun and scared to touch
They didn't, bro, come on. And y'all always thinking I'm the one that's the hoe, man. Come on. What happened, Mike?
Shit, nothing.
What happened?
Crazy situation right there. And we already know in NLE Chopper already made 2 diss songs against NBA YoungBoy, man. Let's see if I can pull it real quick. I'm not gonna put a diss song, but NLE Chopper made 2 diss songs about NBA YoungBoy for what reason. Seems nobody really know why he's even beefing. You know what I'm saying? Beefing with NBA YoungBoy. Like nobody really knows. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. Well, it seems like he delete the videos, so they're not on his page. I was gonna look for those pages. But yeah, he made this song right here, and the other the great KO. You know, what I mean, I don't want to play it because I don't want to get copyrighted on YouTube. But he played it right here, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to play that video. But
this holiday season, Uber Eats.
He made 2 diss songs, man. You know what I mean? And some of his messages in that video, I kind of understand. You know what I mean? What he's saying. And some of NBA YoungBoy songs do promote violence, guns and stuff like that, killing or whatever. You know what I mean? But it's all like NBA YoungBoy was on tour, and that's when NL Choppa came out with those diss songs, which is crazy. And as you seen in the video right there, that they, good thing nothing really happened. But let's play another video from OG3, NBA YoungBoy friend and manager. This is what he said because he was there too about what happened last night.
For one, I don't do no type of police action. I don't get on here talking my name or nothing with nothing, nigga. And for 2, hey, you seen them undercover cowboy ass hats them niggas had on. The nigga pull up like he a fucking old Western sitting in the middle of a parking lot. But nigga with a, man, come on, man. You on all these cameras doing all this with the police, and then you wait till you pull off, to pull out a little baby toy and say, it could go down. It could go down. Hey, bro. Man, nigga know you a bitch, man. Hey, I don't even gotta do that. Hey, man, just don't say three names and nothing, baby. I ain't got nothing to do with nothing, fam. For one, I don't do.
So that's OG3, NBA YoungBoy, manager and friend. Let's put a couple more videos. What else he said?
And let's get some understood. Hey, the only nigga who's shaking like a fucking stripper is you, nigga. And for two, again, hey, the two niggas you had on the front line was fucking undercovers. Tell them show they badges on that motherfucker. Tell them two guys, your little two guys that you pay. You hear me? Hey, tell them show they badge. Get on there and show them and tell them who you had on your front line. Two officers. You went got a gun from an officer out another truck. You was gone. Hey, if we wanted to, you was gone. Dude, come on, be boo, fam. Be boo, you don't even know who you dealing with. Man, hey, like I said again, don't say three names and nothing, bro. Don't do that, bro. And let's get.
Yeah, so he's saying NLE Choppa, grabbing a gun from his security guard. That's crazy. That's crazy. So let's see. Let me see if he's
Bro, I stamp on everything I love, bro. What type of gangster pull up on a man? Say they gonna.
all right. So NLE Choppa said this right here. He tweeted, well, put on his Instagram. He said, at the end of the day, FM tried to pull a move to say they pressed your boy and it backfired. And I see and peep the plot. I see what's going on, LMF. I got in the car and drove away after I realized ninjas was knowing nothing. MF pulled up on me and didn't follow through with the plans. That I can't respect it. Stood on 10 like the commandments. I overly stamped that. I didn't respect that hot bro flipping narratives that I drove off running from a man when I stood in the parking lot asking what he want to do with fire in hand, right hand on Bible. I'm hard about that because it's steady being misconception going on, but I ain't tuck my tail. I feel nothing. Ninjas ain't got the best of me, and in that situation, my 2 feet was in quicksand. I was drowning and standing on business. Come on, man. And let's be ready for it. And let's be ready. It was 4 pipes pulled. Them boys were justified to lay me on my back, and I ain't do it. And when he said 4 pipes, he mean guns. On top of that, instead of snapping me, a phone got pulled out, and there's people really in these comments saying something about your boy. LOL, y'all keep it a buck. Hold them accountable. I was supposed to be stamped. Touch my anointed, do my prophets no harm. I'm one of them. I stamped that app, that flap that. Wow. So basically, he's basically saying that they didn't do anything. You know what I mean? They saw me red deer and they didn't do anything. You know what I mean? Which is wild that I don't know why he would want them to do anything to him. Why he want them to harm him. You know what I mean? Which is crazy. You know what I mean? Just continue to put out good music, man. Just chill. You know what I mean? I don't know why he's vibing. And now he's saying that they put up on him and they wanted to do something, but they didn't do anything, which is crazy. My thing is that, these guys young, I'm a little older than these guys, what I'm saying? These guys, NBA YoungBoy and NLE Choppa, and they make so much money. You know what I mean? They got a lot of fans. Why they beefing, I'm not sure. You know what I mean? NLE Choppa, like I say, came up with a couple of videos dissing NBA YoungBoy, you know what I'm saying? And NBA YoungBoy really hasn't really spoken about it, you know what I mean, or even dissed him, maybe, you know what I'm saying? So it's like NLE Choppa doing this for what? I'm not sure. And we already know in society, man, in the hip hop or whatever, in the music world, that one rapper. But NLE Choppa already got a name for himself, and he already made millions of dollars. So he don't even need to really beef with anybody. You know what I mean? Just come out and make good music. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't know what it is. Is he hating on NBA YoungBoy? I'm not sure. You know what I mean? Because NBA YoungBoy is one of the top 5, top 10 rappers out in today's society, man. Like, even though I don't like most of NBA YoungBoy music, I do listen to some of his music. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of his music is it can be really, really promote violence, but some of his music really shows how mature he's gotten over the years, and also what he's going through, mental health and stuff like that, being in and out of prison, having so many kids and stuff. You know what I mean? So, um, really to see his development and over this tour too, that some of his fans really, really enjoy listen to his music and coming to his show every sold out arena. He can be a young boy, he got a big audience, man. So I hope them guys don't turn nothing into real beef, as in violence. Just put out good music, man, and just go on with your day. You know what I'm saying? But y'all tell me what y'all think about that whole situation, yo. What else? What else? Let me see. Let me see. Give me 1 second, Chad. What's going on here? What's next? Let me see on my notes. Hmm. Let's look at some other stuff right now. Let's look on what's going on TMZ. There was something else I wanted to talk about. So we got Diddy, man. Diddy's back in the news once again. We already know Diddy's in jail. He's serving almost a 5 year sentence, but I think he's gonna end up doing like three, maybe 2.5. It seems that he's trying to get out of jail again. He's trying to get his court case appeal. Let's read this article right here. So it says Diddy, judge acted like the 13th juror, files new appeal of drinking on the sentence. Wow, I never heard that word before. And I must say, I'm not gonna lie to you, like at the sentencing, that judge, it kind of did seem that he kind of did sentence Diddy on that situation because whatever what he was charged for and what he was sentenced for, a lot of lawyers that wasn't his lawyers came out and said that they're kind of surprised that he did got sentenced that much time. You know what I mean? And just the words, some of the words that the judge was talking about saying before he sentenced Diddy kind of showed that he was, I don't want to say showing compassion towards the victims, as in Cassie and other women and stuff like that that Diddy abused. You know what I mean? And some of the stuff that Diddy allegedly did. So, he was kind of sentenced Diddy on that instead of just following the law. You know what I mean? But that's kind of my opinion, man. But let's read this right here. Let's read the article. So it says Diddy's legal team is ripping Judge Aaron Samira, accusing him of crossing a line with the 50-month sentence and acting more like a juror than a judge. Diddy filed a new appeal late Tuesday evening, demanding his conviction being overturned and his release from prison, or at the very least his sentence be lightened. While his lawyers had previously filed multiple appeals, this one singles out Judge Samarin for acting as the 13th juror in Diddy's criminal trial. That Diddy mugshot right there. It's a lot. Diddy got a lot of gray hair. Damn. And the dog's lead appeal attorney, Alessandra Shapiro, claims the judge Drinking 50-month sentence is based on the conduct for which the actual jurors acquitted Diddy, namely the racketeering and sex trafficking counts. Shapiro claims Submarine incorrectly said during sentences he could consider Diddy's behavior related to the more violent charges, even though he's been acquitted of them, which she calls a violation of Diddy's constitutional rights. Diddy's insisting his sentence should only be based on the two counts of violating the Mann Act, transporting individuals for purpose of prostitution, for which he was convicted. Wow, man, look at this stuff right here. A lot of baby oil, actual glide, some drugs, um, a gun, some rope. What the hell is the rope for? What's going on here? Diddy was in some freaky shit, you know what I'm saying? So he probably like tying the women up and stuff like that. I don't know, man. That's crazy right there. In previous appeals, Diddy's team has argued he did not actually set up the travel or payment for the male prostitutes, and therefore it did not violate the Mann Act. Federal prosecutors still have a couple of months to respond before the case can go before the appellate court. Wow, this is crazy, man. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, will Diddy end up getting out sooner? He already been in for what, a year now? So this is crazy, yo. Diddy might end up getting out. Like if it really goes to the appellate court and they find him, you know what, that judge was wrong, and what I mean, he violated Diddy constitutional right. I don't know. This is crazy. Let's see what else. So Nicki Minaj, I made a video and it's all on the internet that Nicki Minaj has went to a Turning Point USA event. I mean, Nicki Minaj is one of the best rappers of all time, top five, top 10, whoever you ask, I'm saying, best rapper alive. So it seems Nicki Minaj was on an event with Charlie's, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, his wife, Erica Kirk, and she was on stage and talking and stuff like that. And Nicki Minaj got a lot of backlash for being at that event. You know what I mean? Because what Charlie Kirk stand for and what that Turning Point USA, those what I'm saying, those people what they stand for is against what a lot of people, Nicki fans. You know what I'm saying? And Nicki Minaj has a big following, and most of her fans, I ain't gonna say the most, but some of them is from the alphabet community, the gays, the straight people, not straight people, the gay people, trans, or whatever, you know what I mean? So it's crazy. And somebody's saying they put up an old clip of Charlie Kirk saying this right here. If I can pull it up.
Remember what it felt like to be a little kid? Stores were playgrounds, and your mom's shoe closet was a world of characters waiting to be stepped into. And then one day, poof, things got serious. Listen, we get it. Sometimes you have to be an adult. But we believe that kid is in all of us still. So leave your adult self outside and call them in when it's time to check out. You'll be surprised at how quickly you remember what it feels like to play. DSW, let us surprise you.
Minaj, Cardi B.
Okay, Nicki Minaj is causing dads to leave the home.
Hold on a second. I don't think that's a good role model for 18-year-old black girls. I don't. I don't think that songs that are talking about like glorifying wet female genitalia is exactly. I don't know which one wrote that song. Which one was it?
I think it was Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but but by the way, the role models of the 1940s and 50s for Black America were completely different.
So it is a representation issue.
Hold on a second. No, not representation. It's who do you get your art from? It's what values are they putting forward? For example, more times than not, black politicians will lament the condition of America. It's systemically racist. It's terrible. What does that do to a 14-year-old black kid if you just find that you hear that everything is rigged against you? Instead, they should be saying, hey, there might be some barriers, but if you believe in yourself enough, you can achieve in this country. It creates a form of social conditioning of low expectations, and that's not my argument. You know whose argument that is? Barack Obama's.
I don't necessarily agree with everything he said either, man.
Barack Obama said, number one, we need more.
So, hey, I mean, like, do he got a point what he's saying? Because some of these female rappers, man, they really do be talking crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of these female rappers, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I wouldn't want none of, if I had kids, Lord willing, I wouldn't want them to listen to none of these rappers. You know what I'm saying? Because some of the female rappers are not really good role models. You know what I mean? They exploit themselves. You know what I mean? Going on stage and stuff in these videos. You know what I mean? Twerking and stuff like that, man. Just talking crazy. You know what I mean? We already had Cardi B when Cardi B was coming out, she already said that she was drugging men. You know what I mean? When she part of men, she drugged them and robbed them. You know what I mean? So like, what woman do some crazy stuff like that? You know, Cardi B is a former stripper. We got Megan Thee Stallion, who dates so many men, already got in a situation with Tory Lanez, another rapper who's in jail now for allegedly shooting her. So, you know what I mean? It just crazy, man. So Nicki Minaj, we see a lot of backlash and come to find out Charlie Kirk didn't stand for what she stand for. So now seeing Nicki Minaj on the stage with his wife is crazy. You know what I mean? So, but it is what it is, man. Some people say Nicki Minaj she got a plan. You know what I mean? I don't know what that plan is, but she got a plan. I don't know. Maybe to get her husband off the sex register list. I don't know because Nicki Minaj's husband is a sex offender, which is crazy. That is crazy. All right, let's move on. So I don't know if y'all know this guy, man. He's an actor. Well, was a former actor. Um, this guy right here, man. Nope, that's not it. Nope, 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 nope. Oh man, let me see if I can pull it up. Oh man, I just had it. I had it. Let me see. Okay, this is right here. So this guy right here, man, Ned Disclassified. Taylor Chase fans come together to keep him warm on Christmas Eve. So it was a former Nickelodeon star, man. I remember him. I wasn't a big Nickelodeon fan. Like if I go to a family member house or something like that, you know, and one of my cousins, I might, look at Nickelodeon, whatever. But I wasn't really big on none of those TV shows. But I do remember him. If I can get it pulled up. Give me 1 second, chat. Let me refresh my screen. Okay. So this is him when he was a kid, man. So I'm guessing the show was called Ned's Declassified. It was this wasn't it. It was somebody recorded him. Somebody recorded him. Let me pull that up. Let me pull that up first. Then we kind of can see, um, where it's all coming from. So I think it was this video right here. Somebody ended up posting online a couple videos that people post online about him, man. Let me see. No, that's not it. And how it went viral.
A former Nickelodeon star has been found homeless on the streets of Los Angeles. Tyler Chase.
Former Nickelodeon star Tyler Chase has reunited with his Ned's Declassified School survivor.
A former Nickelodeon star has been found homeless on the streets of Los Angeles. Tyler Chase, who played Martin Quirley on Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide, was filmed dirty and disheveled in Riverside this September. When recognized, he confirmed his identity, and the clip went viral. Now his former co-stars are speaking out, calling the video scary. and questioning why someone filmed him at all. A former Nickelodeon star.
So that's basically how, what I mean, it went viral. And well, let me read this, then I, get my reaction, man. So this is right here. I guess somebody got him some clothes. So it says former Nickelodeon child star Tyler Chase was spotted back on the street Christmas Eve, but this time a few fans were there to help him out. Pictures show the dire straits Tyler is in loitering outside businesses at a shopping plaza in Riverside, California. But in the video obtained by TMZ, two men are seen making Tyler's holiday a little brighter. One of the men prays over Tyler after giving him a jacket to keep him protected from the torrential downpour beating down on Southern California. The man prayed, take him out of the darkness right now in the name of Jesus, my Lord. Show him. I'm not going to read the prayer. The fans are the latest people to come to Tyler's rescue after news of the homelessness hit the internet. As reported, Tyler's former Ned's declassified co-star, Daniel Curtis Lee, hooked him up with a hotel room early in the week. Yeah, I did saw that. So this guy here, this is his co-star, and he did got Tyler a hotel room. Tyler has reportedly been reluctant to accept help involving hospitals or treatment centers, but Ned, declassified alum, Devin Wilkinson told TMZ host the attention Tyler's been getting lately leads to real support and treatment. There's a couple things here, man. There's a couple things here. And one of the things right here is, and one main thing, I want to say is this right here. Tyler has reportedly been reluctant to accept. Tyler has reportedly been reluctant to accept help. Now, what did that tell you? That tells me that he don't want help. You know what I mean? He don't want help. That tells me. And one thing I learned that seeing people like that right there who's strung out on drugs and stuff like that, they don't want help. And as I learned, you can't force to help somebody. You know what I mean? You want to help, you can give them money or whatever, but it's like they got to do the thing to want that help. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's offering to help you, they can accept it or deny it. And in this case right here, he's kind of accepting the help. Then again, he's reluctant to accept the help. You know what I'm saying? So it's like seeing stuff like this is very sad. And when I was growing up, when I was growing up, man, always thought that, like, wow, this is a homeless person right there. Like, why nobody helping them and stuff like that. But I never understood. Like, until I got older. Like, damn, you know what? I always thought, like, how did he got like that? How did he get to this situation that they got to live on the street? You know what I mean? It's jobs everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, I done had dishwasher jobs, construction. You know what I'm saying? Working at Burger King, McDonald's, hard and stuff like. It's so many jobs out here. Janitor jobs, car washing jobs. Like, it's so many jobs. And this is me thinking about this now at my age, but when I was younger, I was so sad to see a homeless person. I was confused, like, how did this person get like this? And as I got older, I realized they're kind of that way because whatever situation they was in, they didn't. Man, I'm trying to put this in a good way, as in not that they didn't want help. It just wow. You know what I'm saying? It's mind boggling. You know what I mean? It's like, how can anybody become homeless? You know what I'm saying? Because um, there's so many jobs out there. You know what I'm saying? So many jobs out there, and also family members and stuff like that. I always thought, like, where's that person family member? Where's that person, brother, sister, uncle? You know what I mean? Mother, father. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did that person get like that? Then they come to realize they gotta want the help. You know what I mean? And this guy here, he's a child star, and now he's blowing up online again, not kind of in a good way. You know what I'm saying? He's homeless, so I do hope this guy really, really receive help. You know what I'm saying? And I hope he wants to help. because yeah, you can offer to help all you want, but this guy gotta want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to put him some way in a hotel or put him in a some kind of drug rehab center. Next thing you know, he sneak out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he gotta want the help. You know what I'm saying? So seeing stuff like this right here, which is crazy. And another thing is that I hate is that, you know, people record people. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I hate that. Like why people record people giving a homeless person money and stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like they gotta put the camera in the car, hide the camera, and they gotta record giving the homeless person money. You know what I'm saying? I never really thought that was cool. You know what I mean? Like uh, I never was one of those people that thought that was cool to record somebody. Let me record this person and give them money and put the video online. Like, come on, man. It's crazy, man. You know what I mean? But then again, sometimes that I guess that does help to spotlight, like help somebody. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's see what else we got. Chat, what's going on, man? How y'all doing tonight, though? I don't know if y'all got kids out there, but how was y'all Christmas shopping? If y'all do got kids, hopefully y'all got, what y'all kids wanted. You know what I'm saying? I know growing up, I never really got, everything I wanted. You know what I'm saying? But, things like that right there, um, as you get older, you kind of appreciate life. You know what I'm saying? As in, you know, whatever gift I did get from my parents or whatever, I was appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Really, really thinking about it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you know what? That didn't make me become spoiled. You know what I'm saying? Like during Christmas, whatever. Okay, I wanted this game or I wanted these shoes. I didn't get. I kind of was upset or whatever growing up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I say like maybe a couple hours later, I probably didn't get this game or I didn't probably get these certain shoes, but I did probably get some shoes, not similar to, but some nice shoes or a game that I probably didn't want. But then again, it's a game that I enjoyed. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of built me as in the person I am today. You know what I mean? To always remain humble. You know what I mean? So, and by saying that, man, I do hope if y'all do got kids out there that, their kids, get almost everything they want. If not, just be appreciated. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to say, man. All right, so um, what we got next? Let's see. Gotta quench that thirst. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get into it. Let me see. So y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? That couple that got caught on camera at a Coldplay concert. She kind of came out and spoke about that situation of what happened. The wife. If you don't remember, let me see if I can pull the video up when it first happened. Let me see if I can pull that video up when it first happened. Because that was crazy. That was crazy. Um, damn, I want to see if I can pull it up. So this right here. So if you don't remember, it was astronomer CEO and this woman, but both of them was reportedly married. But these two, they're not together. They're supposed to be together. You know what I'm saying? But they got caught at a Coldplay concert. Um, this is right here. This is right here.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
Now look at the frame right there. That gave it away as well. Besides them just besides them just damn jumping off, jumping off each other. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not quite sure. Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
That's crazy. The frame right there, she didn't even try to hide it. You know what I'm saying? But so she came out and spoke about that situation. Um, and listen to what she blamed it on, which is crazy. So this article came out a couple of days ago. So this is where what she said, what she blamed it on. Coldplay couples, Kristen and Cobart. I am not dating my ex-boss. Booze brought us together. She said booze brought them together. Cap. So Kristen Cobart, one half of the couple who went viral on social media this summer when they were caught getting cozy at a Coldplay concert, has confirmed she and ex-astronomer CEO Annie Bryan are not dating, and she blames the whole fiasco on alcohol. Really? You gonna blame this right here, you getting hugged up by another man who is not your husband on alcohol? Get out of here. The former chief people officer for astronomer opened up about the life-changing ordeal in an interview with the New York Times published Thursday. She confirmed she is not dating Brian. In fact, they were barely having any contact at all. She responded, speaking with each other was going to make it too hard for everyone to move on and heal. So this is the guy right here. Um, oh man. My computer is frozen. Okay. Kama told the New York Times she understands she made a choice, an alcohol fueled one, that has now impacted her career. She explained, I made a bad decision. and had a cup of high noon. So high noon, I'm guessing that's some type of alcohol drink or whatever, and danced and acted inappropriately with my boss. And it's not nothing. And I took accountability and I gave my career for that. That's the price I chose to pay. However, she and her loved ones, including her minor kids, continue to heal from the traumatizing publicity. She is speaking out because she doesn't want her silence to become acceptance, noting, I want my kids to know that you can make mistakes and you can really screw up, but you don't have to be threatened to be killed for them. The pair became the laughingstock of the internet after video from them caught on the Jumbotron at the Boston show went viral. Campbell described the moment she saw herself with Brian's arms wrapped around her on the big screen like someone flipped a switch. Within the hours, the incident spread like wildfire. Though she and Brian were both separated from their respective spouses, the internet did not know that, and she was immediately labeled a homebreaker. She told the Times she was stalked by paparazzi, received 500, 600 calls a day, and received dozens of death threats after the incident unfolded. Wow, that's crazy. Even though she said astronomer told her she could return to her role, she tells the New York Times she thought it was best for her to leave her career. She has not yet returned to work, and she admits many of her professional connections have turned their backs on her. Cabot told the New York Times Bryant opened up about his own separation before things heated up between them. However, him and his wife, Megan Kerner, were spotted together in Maine wearing their wedding bands. In December, Bryant declined to be interviewed by the Times. Cabot filed for divorce from her husband in September. She said he has been nothing but a gentleman. So, chat, you see there? She said Cabot told New York Times, Brian is the guy right here. Opened him about his own separation before things heated up between them. However, him and his wife, Megan Kerner, were spotted together in Maine wearing their wedding bands. So basically at the time right there where that was going on, she said it was I guess they was like separated or whatever. And now it seems that he's not separate. He's back with his wife. You know what I mean? Because he's the CEO of that company. You know what I mean? And his wife probably would have get a big settlement from the divorce. So he chose to stay with his wife. And now she's getting divorced. Well, she already got a divorce from her husband. You know what I mean? Which is crazy. That's crazy, Chad. Like, ain't no freaking way you gonna blame that on some high noon drink. And what type of drink is that? Let me pull it up right quick, chat. She said high noons, right? So this is here, high noons. I don't think I've ever seen this before. It is some of high noon passion fruit vodka soda 4 pack. Wow, okay. 100 calories, gluten free, reduced sugar. Okay. Trying to see how much alcohol in that thing. The alcohol content of 4.5%. Okay, I never. Damn. I know passion for soda refreshing beverage in the United States. Made United States. Okay. I never even heard of this drink before, man. That's crazy. Let me know in the chat if y'all ever heard of this drink before, or if y'all have a drink and if it's good. Let me know. I'm not a big drinker like that, but I wouldn't mind trying something different. Wow, that's crazy, chat. That's crazy. You know what drink? I thought about trying. You know what I mean? Since I don't drink like that, I think it's a White Claw and it's something else. Damn, what's the name of that drink? It got alcohol in it, but it's something else. Oh, Truly. The drink is called Truly. Um, I never drank before, and I wanted to try it because I'm not a big drinker. You know what I mean? Because of the carbs in the beer. You know what I'm saying? So thought about trying this. Got a couple of friends that drink this right here, and they say it's pretty good. Um, it's a drink right here. think that's it. Is that it? Yeah, this drink right here. I'm hearing a lot of people tell me it's pretty good, so I might try one day. I don't know. Let me know if y'all tried this already, chat. Let me know. All right, chat. What's next? So what else? I'm trying to look at my notes and see what else. There's something else. Okay, I talked about that already. Mm. Yeah, I can talk about this, but it ain't really nothing to really talk about, man. So we got Blueface. Blueface is a rapper out of LA, and he was on the Shannon Sharp podcast, NFL Hall of Famer Shannon Sharp. But let's talk about his girlfriend, man, Krishan Rock. Seeing she's moving some of her tattoos. Um, Krishan Rock got a whole face tattoo of this guy right here, Blueface. But she like she moving something else, removes Blueface tattoo branded above her private area. Blueface shares as post Krishan moves another tattoo with his name. See what he said. I'm doing so much better now. Don't start to me because she getting off her tattoos off her.
Or you know what? You can hold it. You could hold this actually.
Okay.
Would you be able to? That way you feel wherever there's cold.
No, no.
Whenever you need a break, just let me know, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna do.
Oh. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry.
Take your time.
Bro, it killed me the last time. Okay.
Ready? I'm
Let
gonna
me move this down.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one
Sorry,
little
y'all.
step, okay? You just tell me how it is. Ready?
Hold on.
I'm holding. I'm not going.
You gotta get the J
Actually,
too.
I can hold it if you want.
Like the pants.
Yeah, no, this thing, the cryo.
Okay, yeah, you
I
hold
can
it. I'm
hold it.
scared.
Okay. No worries.
Ready?
Okay. Hold on. I'll keep moving here. Okay. You okay. It hurt the last time. I don't know if I can do this. Okay.
Ready?
I need you to make sure it's cool.
Or you know what?
Okay. All right. Bro. Okay.
I'm gonna do one little zap, okay? I just want to test spot and then we'll go from there. I'll let you know when I actually start, okay?
I like how some people they be so patient, patient. You know what I'm saying? Patience as in the nurse or whoever that is doing that. They patient with Krishan, man. Cause they're like, yo, calm the fuck down. This shit gonna hurt, but you want to get this removed, so calm the fuck down. You know, but they so patient with her, man, which is cool.
Okay. That burn. Alright.
Hey, Chad, let me know if any one of y'all ever got your tattoo removed.
That one's done.
Are we done?
That one. Now this. Ready?
Okay. Alright, we got this. This is what I get. This is what Jesus! Oh my god. Okay. Bye-bye. Who knows?
Take deep breath.
Hey, Chad, imagine if she get that tattoo removed right here, what she got right here. All this right here, even in her face. If that hurt right there, imagine what these gonna hurt if she get the tattoos removed.
Oh, whoa.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay. You can put the air close.
Yes, of course.
Okay. All right. Bro. Okay.
I'm gonna do one little zap, okay? I just want to test spot and then we'll go from there. I'll let you know when I just the name left and that's it.
Oh, dang, that thing gone.
Yeah, can you?
It is gonna take a couple of sessions for it to
It's
completely go
gone.
away.
Yeah, get the rest off.
But
Get the rest off.
every time you do it, it is going to get lighter and lighter within 6 to 8 weeks, okay? So whatever color it is now is not the color that it's going to stay. Eventually, it's going to get lighter, and then before you come back for your next one, okay?
Y'all need to show them how it's going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm scared.
No worries.
You want to continue? Just the name left, and that's it.
Well, that's pretty cool. She getting a tattoo, you know. Let's see. Hey, Chad, y'all seen this right here about this football player, man, on the Steelers in NFL? He he got suspended 2 games, man. DK Metcalf, and I guess he punched a person, a fan, or pulled his hair or something. Let's check it out. That's crazy, but I think he did got suspended for that, though. I think he got suspended 2 games, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. I think he got suspended 2 games. Yeah, so he got suspended 2 games. He got suspended for 2 games for a fan altercation. Also, Metcalf appealed the suspension, source told ESPN. After the suspension, stands Metcalf with 555,000. Damn, 2 games. The suspension would also avoid his 45 million in future guaranteed money, according to his contract, which was reviewed by CBS Sports and ESPN. That's just crazy. You got a situation like that right there, man, that you're making so much money and you seem that you kind of can't control your composure, your emotion. You know what I'm saying? I kind of get it because there are some fans out there that be talking fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of get it, but it's like, dude, that fan is doing this right here. That fan is talking. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no threatening you or whatever. You know what I mean? And the security guard should be able to take that fan out of there before he even got to that. You know what I'm saying? But him doing that right there almost cost him like $45 million, 550, because he got 2 more games left before the season is actually over, besides the playoffs and stuff like that. But dang, 2 games, 555,000. That's crazy. That's $500,000, man. Dang, that's crazy. Just look on um, Twitter right quick, see what we got going.
And y'all know I got robbed a couple weeks ago. Whole house. Went to the face crib, came back. I have a SUV for my whole family. They put it inside the gates while I was at the face house. So I came back. I put my car outside of my house on the street, literally outside of my house, right outside my gates, and went shopping with my family for about an hour and a half max. I come back to my car, bro. Like, I'm so tired of this fucking shit, bro. Like, I'm done with this shit, bro. I come back and they've snatched off a whole fucking part of my fucking car. Like, enough of this shit, bro. Like, literally snatched the whole thing off, and that's all they did. Like, at this point, it's just targeted, bro. Like, this shit is getting fucking weird. All right, so
Instead of coming online and complaining, and call the police, see if we get some fingerprints and stuff. Why are you coming online? That's what I don't get about Spain. Why are you coming online talking about it? Call the police, let them get some fingerprints. I know it's cameras all around where you at. Like, come on, man.
Just sent me a little warning. Not AI shit, B. They sent me a little warning. They could.
I got some stuff to put on. Let's see what we're talking about. Let's see what's going on. Let me see what Dr. Umar say, man. You know, Dr. Umar, he be saying some crazy stuff, yo. Dr. Umar says Nicki Minaj used hip hop to build herself within a black coach, then turn around and use that success to help Donald Trump. Also, Umar says she's now being used against black Caribbean, black African, and black American people. Wow, okay. Let's see.
My sister Nikki, you have no business using hip hop music to build yourself in black culture. Very talented sister, very articulate sister, very intelligent sister, tremendous lyricist. Few sisters I could put in front of her in terms of lyrical talent. But how dare you build a comfortable life for you and your beautiful family on black culture and then turn around and use that success to help Donald Trump leverage his military agenda against black Africa, the black Caribbean, and black America. I need her to understand, Art, Sister Nikki, you are being used against the black Caribbean. You are being used against black Africa, and you are being used against black America. Is what Donald Trump is offering you, is it worth that? Is it worth the turning back the clock of African people in 3 separate regions are? You got the Caribbean. He's pushing that Venezuela military agenda. You got Nigeria. He's pushing that fake save the Christians in the North agenda so he can access Ibrahim Traore. And of course, you see what he's doing to black folks. I hope my sister rethinks what she's doing. I got nothing but love for her and her family. But Nicki Minaj, please, 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 sister, do not go down in history as one of the greatest coons who ever lived in the 21st century.
Oh no, man. Dot, if you don't know Dot Umar, man, go with him. He's that black power, you know what I'm saying? And some stuff he do be speaking truth, but then again, Dr. Umar have some backlash for trying to come up with a school for kids and stuff like that. And the school didn't got funded. He did got funded, and the school was built. The next thing you know, something happened. The school got shut down, which was crazy. It got shut down before it even started. So I said, man, take some stuff with Dr. Umar with a grain of salt. All right, Chad, I'm about to get off here. Listen, man, I hope everybody had a good Christmas. Might come on back live tomorrow or later on. I'm not sure, but once again, man, Merry Christmas, everybody.